Hello, welcome. My name is Tally and I will be your Pilates instructor for today. I planned about a 30 minutes Pilates workout for you to work on the entire body. So grab on a mat or a soft floor and let's start. We're not going to use any equipment, but for some of the exercise, if you do have hand weights, be sure to have them around and use them if you want to, just for an extra challenge. But again, it's not a must. You can still get a full workout without them. We're going to start with some warm up. We're going to start standing on the mat, legs parallel, hip distance apart. Before we start, just make sure you are grounded to the floor. Feel your feet really spread out on the floor, shoulders down, just stacked above your hips. Tailbone is slightly tilted in, gaze forward. And let's take a deep inhale, lift the arms up, breathe in through the nose. And as you exhale through the mouth, lower the hands down. Good. Again, breathing through the nose, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, lower the arms down. Good. Just one more time. Deep inhale, hands go up. And as you exhale, the hands go down. We're going to lift the arms one more time, but we'll continue the circle. So inhale, arms go up, and then cross your hands to the front and exhale. So we start to circling around our shoulders as we cross our hands to the front. Breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. Warming up the joints here. Good. Just two more. Inhale. Allow your hands to stay strong and long. Exhale down. Just one more time. And slowly bring the hands down. Good. We're going to relax the shoulders, relax the hand, and just bring one ear to one shoulder. Very gentle stretch to the neck. Exhale through the center. Let's take it to the other side. Good. Tummy in from side to side, very gentle. Go as low as you can. Feel the stretch specifically on the side of your neck. One more time, but we want to level the shoulders, so try not to lift your shoulders here. And back to the center. Excellent. We're going to keep our legs parallel and toes facing forward. And we're going to start shifting our weight back and forth from our heels to toes. So standing up tall, nice and tall. Think about your head lifting up. So shifting the weight forward, tummy in, and backwards, slightly maybe lifting your toes up. So from heel to toes, hands can stay alongside your legs. Just if you want to give yourself that support, try not to arch your back or shoulder tailbone. Again, shoulders down again. The shoulders stay on the same position, just above your hips. Okay, so make sure you're not folding forward, not just yet. Just two more, just working with a balance. And last one. And back to the center. Excellent. So I'm going to face you again. We're going to stretch our hands forward, and for this exercise, you might want to use your hands weight if you have them. If not, then just either make a fist or allow your hands to stretch forward just in front of our chest. We're going to lift one knee at a time to work a little bit on our backs. So inhale to prepare, and on the next exhale, think about gathering your tummy pelvic floor and lift right knee up, more or less to hip level. Find the balance. Slowly bring the foot down. Let's switch our way to the other side. Exhale, lift the left knee. Inhale, lower the knee down. Shift the weight to the left leg. Breathe out, lift the right knee. So before you lift the knee, think about shifting the weight to the supporting leg and then lifting one knee at a time, finding that balance. Don't do it quickly. Do it slowly with intention. Tummy in, gaze forward, shoulders down. Again, your hands can reach forward. If you prefer, you can place your hands on your waist for better support. We're just going to do it one more time for each leg. Breathe out, tummy in, thinking about growing tall, lengthening the spine, working on the hips a little bit, one knee at a time. And now we're going to stay with the right knee lifted here. Again, as high as you feel, as high you can hold on to the balance. Let's extend the right leg out and bend again. Good. So we're holding the balance. Make sure not to fall. If you need, use a wall or maybe a chair for support. If you need, place your hand down. And if you need, also tap down towards the floor and just lift from here. So find what's working best for you today. If possible, you want to try and extend from the knee without lowering the knee down and feel a good stretch, a good work for our quads. Excellent. Don't forget to breathe throughout the exercise. Just two more. A lot of work on the supporting leg as well. A lot of balance work. Let's slowly bring the foot down. If you need, give it a nice shake before we move on to the other leg. One more time, extending those legs out. If again, using those weights, excellent. If not, use whatever you need for support. Breathe in, breathe out, lift the knee up. And let's extend the leg out from the knee and bend. And if you're here, that's completely fine. Wherever you are, that's good. If you need, tap onto the floor and bend. If you're okay with lifting the leg up and keeping that height the entire time, excellent. But maybe it's not today, so next time, don't worry about it. Just do the best you can. For me, it helps if I gaze to a distant point to maintain the balance and stay focused here. Just two more. And I think last one. Let's slowly bring the foot down. Great job. Let's shake those legs. Give our quads a nice rub. Excellent work. We're going to stay facing forward. I'm going to go to the edge of the mat because soon we're going to walk out to a plank and downward dog position. Again, we're going to keep our legs parallel, hip distance apart. Let's inhale, lift those arms up, and now we're going to start folding forward. So slowly kind of pivoting around our pelvis and try to extend your back as much as you can. Now we want to feel a good stretch in our hamstring, those muscles behind the leg, and thinking like someone is pulling our arms over the head and give our body a really, really nice stretch. And on the exhale, we're going to allow ourselves to fall down, drop down, and roll up bone by bone, slightly bend your knees. Head comes up last, all the way to a standing position. One more time. Inhale those arms up. Fold forward, allow the hands to reach over the head as the tailbone pushes you the other side. You see what I'm doing? Like almost want to go to the other side. Try not to do hyper flex here though. So if you need, allow your knees to slightly bend. Again, want to feel the stretch in the hamstring. Want to feel a stretch like we're lengthening a spine. And drop your head down and let's roll up one more time, bone by bone. Head comes up last. Last one. Breathe in, arms go up. Exhale, fold forward. Head stays parallel to the floor. Your back is parallel to the floor as well. Keep your head between your hands. Feel that good stretch behind your legs, in your back. Try to keep your back straight. And then let's fold forward. We're not going to roll up. Instead, we're going to start walking with our hands along the mat all the way to a plank position. So our hands are just below our shoulders. Tummy is in, flat back. And we're going to take it to a downward dog position. So our heels are just above our toes. And slowly we're going to push the weight backwards. Lift the hips up, head between our hands. And try to reach with our heels down. If you need, walk with your legs a little bit further towards your hands, but not too close. Great. Let's walk the dog here. So bending one knee at a time. Excellent. Inhale, exhale. Slowly allowing the body to kind of get stretched a little bit more. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's hold it here for a second. Try to reach down with our heels. Trying to press against the floor with our hands. Head is looking down towards your knees, towards your belly button maybe. And let's slowly, slowly drop the knees down. And let's take it to a nice resting pose before we continue. Bring your buttocks to your heels, head between your hands, and give yourself a nice relaxing stretch here for a second. Good. Still warming up. Now we finished the warm up. Let's start moving a little bit more. So walking with our hands towards our knees, we're going to find a nice sitting position on our buttocks. And we start to work on our abs. So we're going to be seated on more or less at the center of the mat. Legs are parallel, hip distance apart, spine long and tall. So again, don't be here. Try to lift yourself up and extend. And again, always think about lengthening, how much you can space out between your vertebrae. We're going to stretch the hands forward and flip those palms facing up. We're going to start with some half roll down. Breathe in through the nose, and on the exhale, roll down, creating a C shape, like you're scooping the tummy. Good. And slowly lift up. We're going to take a few of those, just again to be acquainted with the movement, trying to create like a hollow feeling here. Feet are grounded to the floor. Make sure your toes are on the mat. And slowly lift up. Breathe in. Again, breathe out. If you need, place your hands behind the knees for support. If you're using hand weights, you can use them now as well as you hold them in front of your chest. Excellent. Inhale, lift up. Last one. Breathe out, down. We're going to stay here. So we're going to stay halfway through. Using the hands and using our tummy, we're going to slowly bounce down just for a few repetitions. So bend those elbows and small pulses down. Again, scoop the tummy in, try to keep your back round, try to keep your tailbone in, and work those arms and work the tummy together. Excellent work. If you're using those weights, I'm sure you're feeling it a bit more. You're strong and fierce here. Breathe in and out. Shoulders down, tummy scooped in, back is curled, gaze forward. Don't bring the chin to the chest too much. Excellent. Let's do just 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Let's slowly extend the hands out. We're going to slowly roll down all the way to the mat, all the way to a laying down position. Good job. Let's stretch our hands, stretch our legs for a second. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Perfect. And let's bring the hands down to the side of our body. Bend one leg at a time. We're going to take it to a neutral spine. So just to remind you, if you're here, our pelvis is slightly tilted towards our knees. If you see that movement I'm doing, and the lower back is slightly lifted so I can fit my hand below my lower back. Excellent. Hands are open wide to the side. Breathe in and out. We're going to lift one knee at a time and lower the knee and lift the other one. So breathe in to prepare through the nose. And on the next exhale, scoop the tummy, pelvic floor. Allow the lower back to come closer to the mat as you lift the right knee up. Try to point your foot. Let's slowly lower the foot down and lift the left leg now. Excellent. Breathe in and out. So just switching between the legs. Our lower back stays close to the mat the whole time. So try not to lift it up. Really work with the tummy. If you touch your tummy, you would feel that it's strong and active. So just switching between the legs. Your head is heavy, shoulders are heavy on the mat. Try to keep the chest open and relaxed, and just focusing here on the abs. Breathe in and breathe out as you switch. Excellent. Just 4 more. Good. And switch. Last 2. Maybe you also feel it in your quads. That's completely fine because they are working. Last one. And let's try to keep both knees together. So both knees are above your hip and allow your legs to rest. So don't be here too close to your chest unless, of course, you feel any uncomfortable feeling on your back. You can maybe play around with it. But if possible, try to keep that 90 degrees angle. We're going to slowly lower both feet down, almost touching the floor. Exhale, scoop the tummy, lift up. Good. So it's a bit more challenging. Breathe out. If you are using hand weights, you want to hold it here and bring it closer to the body. So our hands are just above our elbows, and we're just all holding the weights here. So tap it down, exhale, tummy in, lift. Great. Breathe in, tap. Exhale, tummy in, lift. Good job. Just 3 more. I'm sure you're feeling the tummy working now. I know I am. I think we had 2. Let's give it a rest. Let's lower the legs down. Drop the knees to one side and to the other. Great job. If you need, give yourself a nice stretch. One leg at a time. Stretch the tummy. Good. And let's bend the knees one more time. Legs on the floor, legs parallel, hip distance apart. This time we're going to place our hands just above our chest. So if you want, you can hold your weights. Again, only if you want to. You don't have to, or just place your palms facing each other. We're going to take it to the shoulder bridge. So hands above our chest. Breathe in to prepare. And on the next exhale, you scoop the tummy in. You slowly going to lift your pelvis, your buttocks, and your spine off the mat, relaxing everything down in your shoulders. Feel the stretch all alongside your quads. Feel your knees pulling you away from the center. We're going to hold it here. And now we're going to slowly drop the bum down, not all the way down, and lift up. Squeeze the glutes. Again, drop the bum down. Breathe out, lift. Good. So small pulses down, not reaching all the floor, almost. As we keep those glutes activated, keep the tummy tucked in, and keep those hands working as well. Great. Almost full body workout. The back is also lengthening, lifting up. Excellent. Down. Breathe out, lift. Scoop the tummy in. Make sure not to flare your rib cage. Just 2 more. But we're not going to let go. We're going to stay up here. So hold it here. Hold it here. If you need walk where you feel a bit closer to your buttocks, we're going to start lifting the heels up and tap it down. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Excellent. Lift. Good. And down. So our glutes stays high. We're not going to drop it down. A lot of work now, focusing on those Glutes muscles on the buttocks and outer thighs, lifting the heels up. Good job. Give yourself a nice smile. Why not? Now, if you need the balance at any point, be sure to bring your hands down. If you're okay, just two more. And down, last one. Up and down. Breathe in. Breathe out, bone by bone, slowly with control. Bring everything down. Don't drop your buttocks. After this hard work, take it slowly. Bring your knees to your chest. Good job. And if you need, you can rock from side to side. Excellent. We're going to stay laying down on the floor. This time, we're going to extend one leg at a time to the sky. So breathe in, extend one leg. Inhale, exhale, extend the other leg. So both legs are lifted again. Try to keep them just above your hips, so not too close to your chest. Hands are open wide to the side once more. If you want to use your hands, your hand weights, then you can hold them here like this. Again, just to keep the hands activate and also pressing down on the floor. But you can place your hands open out to the side. I'm going to flex our feet and place your favorite drink on the top of your foot, on the top of your feet. So if it's coffee, wine, gin and tonic, whatever, hold it here. Don't let it drop. On the inhale, we're going to start bending those knees towards the chest. And again, remember, we don't want to spill our drink, so don't do this. Try to keep that more or less 90-degree angle here. Exhale, press the legs up towards the ceiling. Again, breathe in, breathe out, press. So now activating again those quads, activating those hamstrings, stretching them out. And the tummy is also working. And up. Good. And down. And lift, press up. Excellent. Three more. Breathe out. Good. Just two more. And up. Excellent. Last one. What's happening with the drink? Don't spill it. Hold it there. Let's hold it here. So let's place the hands behind the head. Interlace your hands behind your head. Thumbs behind you here. If possible, try to keep your legs up. If you need, slightly bend your knees. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, we're going to lift the head up. Breathing down. Now you can add the movement of the legs if you want. So as you bring your head down, you can bend your knees. And as you exhale, extend the legs, lift the head up. Again, breathe in, bend the knees, head goes down. Breathe out, lift and extend those legs. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. If you want to add a little bit more challenge, what you can do is press one leg to each other. See how that feels? Allow the inner thighs to work. Oh my God, this is burning. Breathe out. Inhale down, just two more. Great job. If you need to take a break and join me again, last one, you've got this. And down. And let's relax everything down. Great job. Oh, those legs were shaking. The tummy were burning. Everything was great. Stretching those hands, stretching those legs. Excellent work. Beautiful. Let's slowly roll over all the way to all four. So let's place the hands just below your shoulders, knees below your hips. And again, for this one, if you want, you can use your hand weights for only one hand. I'm going to start with this hand and the opposite leg. So I'm working with my left hand and right leg. So again, hands below the shoulder, knees below your hips. We're going to start with a flat back, okay? So neutral spine, tummy in, looking down towards the mat. Keep your neck straight. On the next inhale, let's stretch the left hand, right leg away from the center. Good. If possible, try to lift it to shoulder and knee level. And from here, let's bend the elbow, bend the knee. Like we want to bring the foot and hand together. Inhale, extend it out. Again, breathe out, bend. Inhale, extend out. If you're on the floor, what you can do is kind of bring the knee towards the hand. Inhale, extend it out. So if it's finding the balance a little bit challenging, don't worry, place your hand and leg on the floor and do the same. If you're okay, try to keep your pelvis facing down towards the mat. So don't open the hip out. Try to keep your hips squared and just bend the elbow, bend the knee like you're pivoting on the knee, pivoting on the elbow. A lot of work. And stretch, just two more. And stretch. Last one, we're going to keep the knee and elbow bent and small pulses up, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the arm. Breathe in and out. Excellent. Tummy in. Don't drop your head. Keep looking down, parallel to the floor. Work with the breathing. Just three more. And two. And one. Let's extend the leg and hand out. Place it down on the floor and only then slide it back to the starting point. If you need to take a rest, at the resting childhood pose position, If you need, I do. Let's kind of relax our wrists a little bit. Shake those hands as we move on to the other side. Are you ready? Oh, even if you're not, let's do it. We need to do both sides. So let's come back on all four, hands below the shoulder, knees below your hips. Adjust your position, tummy in, flat back, straight back. Let's inhale. Now extend the right leg, right hand, left leg. Again, away from the center. We don't want to open the hips out. Let's try to keep the pelvis facing down, parallel to the floor. Breathe in, lift the hand and leg up. Again, to hip and shoulder level, or keep it on the floor, same as before. Let's exhale, bend the elbow, bend the knee. Inhale, extend out. Excellent. Breathe out. Inhale, extend. Breathe out. So nothing else moves, just the knee and the elbow. Really try to be focused on that. Make sure what's happening with the supporting leg, supporting hand, what's happening with your head, what's happening with the tummy. Is it engaged? Or do you allow it to just drop down? Make sure everything is supporting, active, and there for a purpose. Breathe in, extend. Just two more. Excellent. Stretch. Last one. We're going to stay here, knee and elbow bend, and small pulses up. So my hand goes up, my foot goes up, squeezing on the glutes, working on those biceps. Tummy in. Excellent. Hard work, challenging, but you've got this. Just four more, and three, and two. Last one, extend the hand and leg, drop it down gently to the floor, and let's slide it back. Take it now to the resting pose one more time. Let's bring the hands alongside our feet, allow the head to relax. Great job. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Good job here. We're going to slowly slide on all the way to the mat on our tummy. Place the head down, and we're going to keep our hands open out to the side. I'm just going to turn a little bit so you can see. Maybe this way. Okay, so hands are open out to the side, head down. Not so good, but so imagine your hands open up like a T shape. Take a deep inhale to prepare. And the next exhale, we're going to start lifting the head, chest, and hands up. Keep looking down, so don't lift the head up. So more or less like an airplane. Your feet can be slightly separated, but not too much, just a bit. But your legs and everything is resting on the floor. Hands are open out to the side. Try to lift as high as you can, compressing the shoulder blades. Look down, keep your neck long and straight. And on the next inhale, come down back on the floor. Breathe out one more time. Engage tummy, pelvic floor. Scoop the tummy in, lift the hands, head, and chest up. And slowly bringing down. Good. Great work for the upper body. Breathe out, tummy in. Try to bring your pubic bone down towards the floor. Now, it's not about lifting too high. It's about really working for the right muscles. Lift up and take it down. Last one, I'm going to stay up there. So inhale, exhale, lifting those arms, lifting the head and chest. Let's bring the hands behind our back and then lifting the legs up. So try to lift both legs up, both knees up. Really think about lengthening and stretching and see how I can lift a little bit higher. So try it. Breathe in and out. Keep looking down. Feel the work all the way on your back. Maybe lifting a little bit higher. And let's take it down with control. Excellent work. Let's bring the one shake to the mat. Shake those buttocks, shake those muscles. And let's slowly lift up again on all knees. Take it to the puppy pose. So more or less like the child pose, but this time we're going to keep our hips lifted just above our knees. So now we want to try and reach the chest down and the tip of the nose, maybe even our chin down or the forehead, whatever feels good. This should give you a really nice stretch extension here to open the shoulders, open the chest, open the back. Feel your tailbone pressing against the opposite wall and your hands pressing away from you. Excellent. And we're going to slowly, slowly walk with our hands towards the knees. Come to a sitting position. Good job. Let's extend the legs out. Open the legs wide as you can. Or not too wide, whatever works for you. As long as you can keep your legs straight, as long as you can keep your spine extended and lifted nice and tall. Good. So before we start, just think about flexing your feet. And if you're here, that's perfect. whatever feels good to you. We're not competing with anyone beside our own body. If you're okay, open the legs a bit wider. Place your hands on top of your shoulders. We're going to take it to some spine twist and add opening of the hands, okay? So again, maybe I should twist like this so you can see a little bit better. Good. So take a deep inhale to prepare. And slowly, slowly start twisting around your spine. So we're going to start turning towards the right leg. From here, we're going to stretch the left hand forward. The right shoulder will rotate in as we stretch the right hand backwards and try to reach with the left pinky to the left to pinky toe here. And good variation of a saw stretch here. Slowly lifting up as you inhale again. Place the hands back on the shoulder and on the exhale, twist back to the center. Let's take it again now to the left side. Breathe in, twist towards the left leg. Let's extend the right hand forward. Left shoulder rotates in as you extend the left hand away towards the back. And you try to reach with the pinky to pinky of the right hand to left foot. Opposite hand to leg. Slowly lift back up. Place those hands on the shoulders. Breathe out to the center. Good, okay? Again, breathe in towards the right. Twist and stretch opposite direction. So it's not about going down. It's more about creating that opposite stretching here from all alongside your waist, your back, your hands. Back up. Bring your hands on the shoulders. Breathe out to the center. Good. Inhale to the other side. Twist and stretch opposite hand. Don't forget to rotate the back shoulder, reaching away from the center. Place it back. Breathe out. Excellent. One more time for each side. Great spine twist. Great stretch. And lift back up. Place those hands on the shoulder. Exhale to the center. Last one. Twist, twist, twist. Hands reach away from you. One to each different direction. Lift up. Exhale to the center. And relax. Great job. Bring your legs back to the center. Shake those hands. Shake those legs. Give yourself a nice rub here. Great work. Good. We're going to place the hands behind the back toes. Oh, sorry, fingers facing our toes. Legs bent here. We're going to take it to a few hands workouts. So for those who haven't used the weight, this is a great work to work now on your triceps. And for those who are using the weights, you can place them down to the side. Take a deep inhale, sit up straight. And on the next exhale, we're going to start bending down. Now we're not opening the shoulders out. We want to keep our elbows parallel to each other. And let's extend the hands again. Breathe out, bend. Inhale, stretch. So it's very similar to what we did at the beginning of the class with the half roll down, but now we're focusing on the hands, but you might feel it on your tummy as well because we are working from the tummy, so don't worry about it. Up, good, and down. Do the best you can. Lift up. Excellent. Breathe in. Breathe out, tummy in, lift, press against the floor. And up. Last one, let's stay low. And small pulses down. Good. Make it work. Tummy in. Elbows come closer together. Feel those arms working. Good job. Breathe in and out. Good. Just 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's slowly lift back up to a sitting position. And let's open the knees out and just relax it here. Good. Allow the head to drop. Perfect. And let's slowly, slowly come to a nice sitting position. Let's stretch our hands. Even if you haven't worked with the weights, I'm sure you're feeling those arms working. Let's bring one hand over the chest as you look over the shoulder. And same hand goes behind the head. Try to reach behind your back and give yourself a nice stretch and a scratch here. Good. Again, stretching the arms. Shake those hands. Let's switch to the other side. Grab on the other hand. Look over the shoulder. And same hand goes behind the head. Hold on to the elbow. Try to reach towards your ear. And shake and relax it. Great job. We're going to slowly come all the way to laying back on the mat. Give yourself a nice stretch. Relax the head. If possible, try to interlace one leg behind the lower one, or just kind of like you're sitting on a chair and then dropping the knees to one side. Your hands can be open wide to each side. If you're okay, creating that kind of grip with your foot behind the other cuff here, then great. And if not, then wherever you can, give yourself a nice twist. Again, this is great to open the chest, open the back. Breathe in and out. And let's switch. So we're lifting one leg and the other comes behind it. Again, if possible, and dropping it to the other side and look over the shoulder and feeling a good stretch all along your back, opening those shoulders out. Great job. And let's slowly come back to the center. Gonna untingle this thing. And let's extend the legs out. Let's extend the hands over the head. Give yourself a really, really good stretch. Really hold on to one hand and really try to kind of stretch with one hand over the head as the legs stretch to the opposite side. And relax everything down. Good. Let's bring our hands to the side here. And at this point, you can feel free to close your eyes and just relax it down completely, letting go of everything, allowing your feet to just drop down, allowing your shoulders to drop down. We don't care how the tummy looks at this point. Whatever feels good to you. If you want, you can bend your knees and maybe just roll your head from side to side, like you're saying no, nodding from side to side. Again, giving our neck a nice stretch, very gently. If it doesn't feel right, then just stay where you are. Always listen to your body. And let's come back to the center and maybe look up. So lift the chin up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, chin comes back to the chest and we're lengthening the neck here. One more time, breathe in, chin, look up to the sky. And as you exhale, chin to chest, lengthening the neck. And back to the center, back to just laying wherever you are, however you are. Listening to your breath. Clearing the mind from everything. And just being at the moment. Good. Breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Heavy breathing here. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, take your time, no sharp movements. And then bend one leg at a time. And let's drop them to one side. Using your hands, slowly lift back up to a sitting position. Back on the mat. Good. Let's cross our legs and take one really deep inhale. So breathing, hands go up. And exhale, arms go down. And let's bring the hands toward the chest, towards your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a lovely time, great workout. Well done. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care till then. Bye bye.